Hey everybody, it's Sherman, and I'll tell you once again, I'm excited about the day. It's been another beautiful, beautiful day today. Woke up this morning excited about what was going to happen because you know what? You've got to wake up with some kind of expectancy. Look forward to meeting some people, trying to help out some people, and I'll tell you, it worked out fabulously. One of the things I really wanted to tell you about what happened today was that I met a couple and that shared some insight with me about their life and about what they were doing with their life. That just it floored me. It was an Oriental couple, and they actually had taken care of all of the needs that they had temporarily here on this earth. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that they had all the money that they could ever want. They lived in a great location. They actually had their retirement all set up and everything else. They had raised some great kids and everything else. And I thought, well, that's wonderful. And I asked them, I said, well, what are you going to do with the rest of your time? And you know, they both kind of looked at each other and they said, well, we don't know. I guess we could travel a little bit. I guess we could go and visit grandkids. But really, you know what? They didn't have much else to look forward to. You see, this man had made a tremendous amount of money. His wife and he had spent a lot of their time in amassing a lot of money. And I'll tell you, that's admirable. You know, if you can raise a lot of money, that's great. Because I'll tell you right now, they had some cash. And I was going, wow, that's wonderful. And yet, when I asked him the question about what they were going to do with the rest of their time, he said, well, I guess we'll just spend money. You know, it wasn't, and we asked him, we said, well, do you have anybody you would ever want to leave anything to? And he said, well, no, I guess not. I don't have anybody I'd want to leave anything to. And I almost kind of, you almost kind of get a lump in your throat when somebody says something like that, and they tell you that they have nobody to leave anything to. Now, it's not like they didn't have any kids, because they had two wonderful kids. As I said, one's a doctor. But they didn't have anything to look forward to. They didn't have a legacy that they wanted to pass on. As a matter of fact, they said, you know what, my kids are taken care of, they can take care of themselves, we're just going to go ahead and spend all of the money. And that kind of brings me to the point where, folks, have you thought about the legacy that you're going to leave? I talked to a friend recently, and he said, hey, you know what, I've been married a long time, and I've raised my kids, and they're great kids. Well, that's all well and good, you guys, you know, but there's got to be more to life than that. There's got to be more to life than just making a buck and raising your kids. What kind of lasting legacy are you actually leaving? When you're dead and gone, guys, what are people going to say about you? Huh? What are they going to really say about you? Are they going to say, wow, he made a lot of money? Wow, wow, you know, he knew how to drink a beer? You know, what are they going to say about you? You know, as for me, guys, I want people to say, hey, you know what? This guy helped me out. He helped me out when I needed a friend. And I'll tell you, that to me will be a great thing in my life, is if people can say, Sherman, you did so much for me. You were there when I needed you at that one moment. And that will have made a big difference in my life. But what about you? What would you want people saying about you? Would you want people saying about you that, hey, he left a legacy of money that he gave to his church, or he gave to this organization, or gave to that organization? Would you want your legacy to be that, hey, you built this building that is being used for the greater good? Is that something you'd want to leave as your legacy? Well, I really hope so. But you can start that today, you guys. You can start today by trying to leave a legacy for the next generation. Don't allow your life to pass by where, you know what, people, at the end of your days, people can't say anything good about you, okay? You know, one of the reasons why I got into Facebook in the first place, and it's a great social networking type thing, was because I thought to myself, you know what, of all the people I've known throughout the years, if I kept in contact with all those people, how many friends would I actually have? How many people have been in my life and have been a part of my life throughout my 40 plus years of life? And do they remember me? And do they fondly remember me? And when I started thinking about that, I said, you know what? There's got to be a way of reconnecting with those folks. And because at the end of the days, you guys, you know what? When my funeral comes up, I want you all to be a part of it. I want you all to kind of meet together because we've all had kind of that kind of a connectedness because many of my friends know each other, you know, through each other. I mean, it's funny how many people I know that know my friends and I never knew they knew my friends. And we all knew each other. But we've got that kind of connectedness, especially here in the Las Vegas Valley. I want to be able to leave a legacy where people say, hey, guess what, Sherman, you did all right. You did the best you could do, and you touched a lot of people along the way. That's what I want to leave with you today, you guys. Begin today to leave a legacy. Think about what you're going to do. Think about where you're going to be. Think about the people that you can speak to. Not just on a superficial level, you know, but on a deeper level where you can say, hey, guess what? I want to be a part of your life, okay? Don't allow this life to pass you by and not leave a legacy and leave your mark on this world. Anyways, this is Sherman. I just wanted to leave that thought with you. I'm glad that we had this time to talk together. I appreciate you guys being here. If this has been impactful in your life, do let me know. I'm on Facebook at Sherman Ray. Or you can find me here on YouTube, or you can find me on Twitter. Okay, but in either event, I really appreciate you guys. I want you to have a wonderful day, and we will see you next. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, we'll talk to you later. All right, bye bye.